Welcome to the third Ethos Podcast. I am Rithvik, admin of Ethos, still second page, and we have 20.4 mil XP to go.
Easy. Hi, I'm Minalinsky. I'm rank 14 after sailing.
Yo, I'm BSD, rank 13.
The
Sick, you
back.
Proud
rolled
Ethos
against.
member.
That's right.
Yes,
Hashtag
sir.
ethos.
Who are these guys? Ethos.
What is that?
That's right.
That's awesome.
I just had to fucking do that. Me and Farva were making
That
that.
wasn't planned. We have
Mm,
not heard this before.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
was.
fire.
I just figured I would throw that in the intro somewhere. I don't know.
Need to send me that after.
Got you. So yeah, well, we got VSD and Minalinsky are now majors in Ethos. They both gained, I don't know, a lot of fucking ranks. I guess from rank 69 to 14 and 44 to 13. So that's fucking huge. So yeah, good job on that. Like you guys killed it. Like I mean I didn't expect anything less to be honest,
Thank you.
but
Thank you very much.
yeah, of
I
course.
expected less.
I mean, I expected
Yeah, I
less
think most
from.
of us did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would agree. I was not expecting those numbers, so to see like I mean, I guess we're gonna get into like people's schedules and stuff for it, but both of the performances, like regardless of routine or schedule, were just like I don't know. I just know week one for sure. I was just up. Everyone was taking getting some sleep, and I'm just sitting there like actually just like what am I doing wrong? And then yeah, I don't know. It was a good experience though. It was really dope to see like everyone just game and especially the Ethos boys. That was super sick.
Week 1 was probably my favorite, actually.
I liked I think I'd say right now is my favorite week because I liked week one for the fact that it was I knew that the rest of the skill would have like it would be rune lighted or whatever just it would but at the same time I figured I would pick up on the trials a bit faster so it was not as easy or I guess as straightforward as I thought. Like I didn't want to do a lot of sea charting early. Just wanted to stick to the trials, and but I did like I mean I can't even really remember how it felt to play week one. Like sometimes I take for granted that I'm even able to do the trials and stuff because like without all the plugins, it was definitely different.
I just loved the chaos of it. Like, watching everybody melt down, especially during the first, like, 6 hours of the skill. Everybody just freaking out and losing their minds, doom posting about how skilling is over because the skill is complete garbage. It's locked at 3k XP per hour until you unlock trials.
Oh yeah,
Everybody crying about that, uh, whatever it is,
the
the
10K
trolls
shit.
exploit.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah. Sitting
Oh
in
yeah.
Discord in the comp PC and just hearing everybody cry about how like impossible the boat movement is. By far
jeez.
my favorite part.
I think my confidence went down every hour of the skill. Like at first I'm like, okay, everyone's struggling. Then like a few weeks in I'm like, I'm just struggling. Like not like just me, but in terms of like, you know, it was people like dude, I was stuck at fucking Jubbly Jive. I mean, I did hit the time once at 250 whatever Jmod or whatever fucking code thing, whatever. I don't want to even fucking talk about it, but I was
I
stuck.
like Jubbly Jive. Come on now.
No, I
Oh,
like
fuck
the
Jubbly Jive.
dude. The trial was
Nah,
actually
Jubbly Jive was sick.
I liked but all the trials, but I was pissed because I was trying super hard, and I hit 254, which is like 6 seconds below the thing, and I know the bird, the chompy, takes like I don't know 2 3 ticks or whatever to come down, but I was staring at the time, and I saw 254 turned into 3 minutes before it, and I didn't get the time because of it, and that was a mental. That was abysmal. That was
Double
not good.
Jive would have let you microsleep more because if you microslept, you would just go into the slow zone and be slowed down. Whereas like Gwyneth Live, when you microsleep, you go into the wrong portal and then you just have no idea how to like do the rest of the course anymore. 'Cause now everything's different.
I think my
Trust.
I think my
I
wrist
actually
would
never
have
got
hurt.
I never got the Marlin time for Jobel either on week 1. I got to 72 with the Shark, or not Shark, but like Marlin, but without the extra XP from the Marlin time.
Did you do it? Did you guys do any salvaging during week 1 or just straight trials, like just
Yes,
grinding
I
the
was
time?
doing salvaging on the first day because I had to work
Yeah,
on
we
the
all
first
tried
day
a
the
little
skill
bit.
came out.
Oh
I
damn.
Wait,
had to
well, there's
I had to
that, and
salvage at work, and I salvaged up until the point where I could get home and start doing trials. Like, and before I went to work, I did the quest to get me the level to be able to do like the basic tier salvage, and then I did that while at work the first day, before I could come home and do trials.
Damn.
yeah,
It
I
was really
remember that.
awful. I was really pissed off. I was like just so far behind from like the first day. I was just so mad.
There's that, and there's also that nobody knew what to do, so a lot of us tried 1.5ing salvage to see if it was any better than
Oh,
port
true.
tasks, which people were
True.
complaining about that are too slow, but they were both about the same. So
So I heard you can get like 200k an hour with port tasks, or is that true? Like people were saying like some Uber Eats method or some shit. I don't know what any of that's
I
about.
haven't looked into it.
Yeah, port
There is
tasks
some
don't have the
method.
XP per hour on anything.
There's some method where you like you take like 3 of them at the same time or something, and you just do them, and it's decent XP, but I don't think
Trials
there's any
is
reason to do it unless you want clogs.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I was debating looking into that stuff, but then I was like but I was like just do the fucking efficient method and do the redwood like salvage like when you have to, which I mean, I think was a good strategy overall for me. Like, I think if I had like tried to overcomplicate like how I train one skill, would have been worse. I wish, yeah, but
Less
yeah,
salvage.
yeah, dude. La- Salvaging. Wait, how was it on week 1 for the early
Dude, you remember
salvages?
that week it was nerfed? That week salvaging was nerfed? I was like losing my mind. I actually was just like, okay, well, I'm just like never getting top page now. It's actually just over for me. That one
All the
week where they
employed
nerfed
people
salvaging for
just
2 days.
crumbled.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if I even got to salvaging before it got I some things. Wait, what got nerfed?
So for like 2 days, they made it so even if you were like doing the active hook and then cleaning, like the cleaning XP was so bad that it was just like terrible XP per hour. Because they wanted to nerf like the 20-minute AFK method where people would just like let the two crewmates just salvage for you and then just clean. They wanted to
Right.
nerf that, but they also ended up nerfing like the active method when you're using the hook yourself. They were all just terrible. So
Oh.
then they changed it so like if you just AFK with the crewmates, it's like not good anymore. But if you're like actively using the hook, it was like 90% what it was on release. I think on
Damn.
release it was around like I don't know like 115k you can maybe get, and then maybe after that it was like 105. I'm not really sure on the rates, but I think around there,
Okay.
which was really bad for me. It's like point 0.3 for me and point 0.5 for other people because I got good rates training it, which was like kind of bullshit actually. Very not balanced around being good at Gwyneth Glide.
Yeah, your rates. I was looking at. Well, you had some rank 1 6 hours at some point. I was looking at the update tables. I'm like, man, I'm just
And it
perma
turns
stuck
out
at.
around.
Just actually fucking hella good at the method, bro. That's insane. Yeah, I was wondering what the early salvaging was like because I remember looking at in the CC like just seeing people level up to 99 or whatever, and I was like, even though I was at least for week 1, I'm pretty sure you. I mean, you guys definitely just played more after like probably the month, like after the first month, like 500 fish and harder. But I was looking at the CC. I'm like, okay, I must be doing something right if the levels are about if I'm at the like because I know like you had certain obligations like work or whatever. Wasn't sure on everyone else how busy. I've assumed mostly like freed up whatever time to go for top page. Like that's what I did at least. Tried to free up as much time. And Yeah, I thought I was keeping up, but now I'm like, oh god, I was just spamming trials and you were fucking salvaging for like half of week one. Like, that's really bad on my part. Oh, man.
It wasn't that much of week one, but yeah, it was just like I think I only worked like 2 days that week, and then I took that Friday off, so it wasn't like that bad. But yeah, it was just put me at like a pretty big disadvantage early on. The early game didn't matter so much though. I mean, fast like destroying it mattered for him because he just like held that lead for the rest of time because he's just insane. But for a lot of people, the early like the first week didn't matter so much.
Yeah, I think like Aziz didn't play. I think he was the only person on the top page that didn't, or I guess God Torment. Well, wait, he didn't get. Well,
Well,
close.
Yeah, GT wasn't playing and Aziz wasn't either.
there's also like, well, like 3 Ironmen on the top page, and they had to go get their Rosewood Hull by killing frost dragons. That's a waste of like at least 2 days, right there.
Wow. Damn, that's a
So,
2-day grind? Holy.
well, that was for me. I'm not sure if
No, I think it's like 10 hours
like
of
you're
vision.
actually trying.
Still though, like just the mental of like having, yeah, that's insane. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I was crashing out when I had to do charting, so
dude, me
imagine
too.
that also.
Yeah, fuck, man. I was actually, dude, I was losing
Well,
my
at least that
mind.
one everyone had to do.
Remember having aneurysms over whether it was efficient or not? Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yep.
I was
We
losing
didn't
my
know we
mind.
didn't know if they'd add the bonus XP to trials or not, so we didn't know if we were wasting our time.
The
Yeah.
10k XP or whatever.
No,
Like
like the barrel that gives you 2.5 extra sailing XP for all activities. It didn't work for trials for the first like three
What?
weeks,
It
and
didn't?
we didn't know
it
if
was
they'd
like three
fix it.
weeks. I'm
Wow, I
pretty sure
didn't
it was
even.
for 3 weeks, yeah.
Dude, I don't think I did sea charting until like at least a month or two. I didn't even like bother with it because I was just hard stuff. I think I did a little bit of it, but I was so bad at trials and like I would just, at least compared to Hebox, and it seemed like everyone was like whoever he was pacing around with in terms of I was like, okay, if I'm this bad at trials, I need to focus on this before I worry about like the 5 mil XP that'll give. So I kind of did sea charting whenever I was like super. Yeah, I didn't even realize that didn't work for trials for a little. Damn.
Yeah.
But I guess the XP drop from the end might have been the motivation, right? If like if there wasn't like 1 mil XP or whatever, like all the things gave. But then again, that's like just 4 fucking out.
It applied to like the boxes and shit, but it didn't apply to the big XP drop at the end, but it applied to like the other shit you do during sailing, like trimming and picking up the crates.
Damn.
So at least you got
Oh.
that. But it didn't
Oh, I do
but
kind
I
of
don't think
remember.
it probably wouldn't have been efficient if they never applied it to trials, but they did eventually.
Yeah, now I do kind of remember this happening now that you mention it. Yeah, I do remember like people talking about that, like how the 1.4k or whatever or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the number was at the end of the trial of the thing. I kind of
It's
remember
pretty
now.
efficient anyway if you can do it fast. I didn't do it very fast because I was a dumbass. I didn't realize you have to have like a crewmate. You can have a crewmate drive and then you like drop the duck and do all the bullshit on the boat and just to have the crewmate drive for you. I was like, oh yeah, of course.
I
I just
also
did it all driving myself and unmanning the helm.
same here, man. You're not
Yeah,
alone.
same.
Oh, that's 3 of us then.
All right,
It's all of us.
wonderful.
Didn't seem to affect
Yeah.
your guys' ranks or performance though, so that's good. Sea charting was not. That was a. Dude, I was malding at certain spots where I'm like staring at the mini map. I'm like, I'm on the right tile. I'm digging on the right tile. Why am I not
Oh,
getting the
you mean
fucking?
the meteorology ones?
I don't even
Those fucking
remember.
suck.
I honestly don't even
The ones you
remember.
have to like drive over and spam click
Oh,
the
that
fucking
shit
thing that the
also
troll gives
sucked.
you.
I guess it
Yeah, fuck
was.
that.
That was AIDS, and then also the you would like look for a key for some shit. Like you'd go on an island. It was literally just looking for the tile on an island. But I swear some islands like on the mini map look
You mean
so.
getting the schematics?
Yes, yes, that's what I meant. The skip. Whoa.
Yo, no, it's pirate treasure, bro. It's
Wait,
stealing.
wait. The schematics. I think I was just missing the islands to go to. Like there was like a few things that you needed to get a key for, or some shit.
Yeah, you
I
need
don't.
the schematics to be able to build like the rosewood parts for your
No,
ship.
no, not that part. It was for sea charting. It was definitely
Okay.
for sea charting.
What?
There was like one. It was
I
like
don't
one or
remember.
There's a few that are on an island. Like you have to actually
it was like two different
disembark and
steps. Like that's all I remember. Like you'd go to one island, you'd get like maybe it was schematics. I don't remember now.
it has to be schematics. There's no charting task like that. There's only like well like 6 categories of charting task. 7? And they're all the
Maybe
same. There's
okay.
one
I missed the
per
mermaids though. The mermaids
each.
were the best part of charting, yo. They were hot. I like the mermaids.
Yeah,
They did a good
Victoria,
job with
my
the
beloved.
NPC. They did a good job with the NPC design for the mermaids specifically. For most of them.
Except for their names. Their names were really stupid and make no
Yeah.
sense.
I think
Why
what
do they all have the same last name? Why were they all Kevin Monkfish? For what reason? Like, are they related or what? Like, you just don't even get any of that. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, minor detail. I miss Christina.
is she the one at a temper tantrum? If I remember correctly.
They're all over the place. All of
I think
them.
that's the
It's just
white-haired
random.
one, right?
I don't
White-haired
know.
mermaid.
I like the black-haired one with the bangs. I don't remember her name.
Need to add her hairstyle for the player
Yeah,
character.
actually.
Anyway,
Well, what I was gonna say, just off topic, back on the sea. I think while I was sea charting, I would do schematics in between when I'd get like, and that's why I confused it. I think it was low key though the
So that's
schematics.
efficient.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I was so late to sea charting. Like I had to. I was so slow with it too. I think it took me like what was it 8 hours to get sea charting done? Or I don't know.
that
But
sounds
No,
about
I
right. That's what
think
it
it's
took
less
me
than that.
on both accounts.
I think
It took me like 8 hours, and I thought I did it slow. I thought some people said like 6. I thought, but maybe they were just lying.
that's another thing. I think a lot of the like the numbers and stuff might have been like some psychology tricks. Like, oh man, like just not give any
Yeah,
intel. Got to keep our intel.
nobody charted faster than me. Not one. And it was efficient from the beginning, like I said.
I definitely had it. I think it took me like fucking like a week to get charting done. Like just in between, like I.
Depends on the routing you do. If you make sure to do all the ones that like teleport you away last, that saves a lot of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
If you're trying
wouldn't.
to
stupid
do it all at
drinks.
once. Yeah, the drinks that fucking
That's the dumbest
teleport you to the
mechanic,
middle of
man.
the desert.
Yeah, it's sick.
I
Haha, look, we banked all your items and teleported you. Haha, it's so quirky. You drink the funny thing and your character blacks out. Like, I don't need to roleplay blacking out. I can just do it IRL.
I would just save because I knew it had a big XP drop, and since I was spreading out dude, actually, you know what? You know what I was doing? I was so bad at charting, I'd collect like multiple of the same drink, because I'm like, wait, what if you drink it twice and you get the goddamn XP drop twice?
I didn't even know it lets you do that.
That's how bad I was seed charting.
I
So
didn't know that either.
I had like a bunch of the same fucking drinks in my bank because I just fucking do one task and go back to the same spot, and I wasn't drinking the shit immediately, so because
That's okay. You don't descend from a seafaring civilization. What are you supposed to do?
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's not in your blood memory to sail.
Is that what the fucking thing said in game? Like when you drank? I knew it said some fucking dude.
No,
Those.
that's what I said about your ancestry.
It's even okay. Just making sure. Yeah, nah. Most people. Actually, I think there's a lot of alcoholics that are from fucking India,
You
bro.
still got those in your bank?
I think I do, to be honest.
That's a rare item.
I didn't know you
After you
could bank
chart, you-
those.
Yeah,
Are they?
that must be rare.
I think you can get them, right? You just do the. Oh, I guess after charting you can't get them. That's interesting.
I never tried the.
Was it that easy to do sea charting? Like, I just am like on a different planet. Like, I had
I mean,
like.
there was just there's a plugin for it. Like there's a quest helper thing that just
Yeah,
tells you how to do it, the same way that you do a quest with quest helper.
I would just go over
And
this.
that and the sailing plugin also just highlights all the charting locations.
Yeah, I'm just bad, bro. I have no idea. I just had like multiple of the same drink, and like I was just saving the XP because I'd heard that it would teleport you, and I'm like, well, let me keep some of that XP for like, you know, have it stored during that week or whatever for whatever reason, you know, while I did, and yeah, I don't know. I just had a bunch of the same drinks. Anyways, I guess we can move on to the next part about like how do you guys feel? You guys, I mean, we're kind of talking about performance, but are you guys happy with like ranks, records, blah blah, just in general, like how you guys did with the skill, like in the trials in particular, I guess?
I guess I'll go first. Yeah, I'm extremely happy with how I did during sailing. I didn't think I would get that high of a rank. I thought I would be like, I don't know, somewhere 19 to 25. And at first I wasn't even sure if I would get top page at all, even though I was like pretty sure like after a couple weeks had gone by. So yeah, I'm really happy with my performance. I did better than I thought was ever possible.
That's huge.
I think I did okay. I placed myself a little bit higher in my own predictions list, but considering how much people actually ended up playing, uh, I'm I'm not too unhappy. I guess I don't know. Am I gonna sit here and cope? I I was lazier and less disciplined than the 12 people ahead of me, and I paid the price.
Not too. I
Top
mean,
page is top page though.
yeah,
Still pretty cool.
that's what I was gonna say. Top page is still top page. Where did you what rank did you think that you would get if I
I
or
think I said 8.
okay. Yeah, I guess the hours were fucking ridiculous. I just don't even know what to say. Like
Yes.
that's like yeah, I
Yeah, a
don't
little bit.
Was so not
I
ready
did.
for that actually at all.
I
what was,
struggled a lot at the start, and people were maintaining like 110 plus. Like pretty much everybody on top page except me.
yeah, when I saw that and I saw like how much I was struggling with trials and the rates, I was just like, yeah, I've just never even done a 110. Like I maybe during Slayer, I mean I've stayed up 110, but if I'm already I don't even think I'm getting 1 to 1 hours. Maybe closer now, but like still like in general, like my best 6 hour was like yesterday and it was 1.3 mil, which is it's not that great. That's why I'm looking at some of the like you know I was looking at like Steve's. I don't think I've looked at your update table, but I looked at Farva's too, just all over 6, like many other people. You know, just like what the
Oh
fuck,
yeah,
man.
Rodney got good by the end. He was dropping like 1.5 plus on like most of his six. Like most of his sixes like in the beginning of the day.
Yeah, it was just consistent.
He had a
1.5.
pretty slow start too.
Yeah.
Kind of like clutched it up at the end.
Well, he had like class, so I mean he had like finals and shit. But after he was
Oh,
neat, after
don't
he
leak.
got oh, okay, yeah, don't leak. But after he was done with that, he just popped off.
Yeah, no, he went fucking insane. I mean, I
Yeah.
I kind of figured, but I mean, when I saw the hours, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like everything was
Yeah.
super close. Like, I
Anyone who
mean,
claimed the goat was washed was just coping. Ruffle. That
wow.
guy's so
I
good.
will I will say one thing about performance. On the last podcast, I said I would be top 10 on a good day, and I'm glad that I was right about that. I was top 10 on a good day, and then I had a bad day and I fell out of top 10. So I think I know my limits pretty well.
It's only up from
Oh,
here.
funny.
It's only up from here. Next skill, shamanism, fucking treadmilling, whatever the fuck they come out
Ooh, I
with.
don't know about that.
I guess that's for later in the
That's a
Pause.
future
podcast.
Pause
topic.
next.
Yeah, that's later. But that's I guess for me. I mean, happy. I guess is happiness is a choice, but proud. I don't fucking know about that. I mean, I didn't really. I'm yeah.
Hey, I mean, you're still improving your rank, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it can get lower. I'm ranked 33 right now, and everyone above me is, uh, yeah. I think it can only get higher. So I mean, we'll
How
see.
much are people playing actually? I haven't looked at all since I've stopped.
The people
Uh,
on second page are playing more now than they were when we were playing.
Oh,
All everyone's
really?
week like got higher. Yeah.
yeah, like
I looked the other day. I was
Is everyone
curious
just
as
good
well.
now and getting over karma?
I don't know. Maybe.
not definitely. I mean, some people are getting over. I'm definitely not getting over. I'm just playing a lot. Just doing a lot less salvaging too. That that was another error that I
Oh
definitely
yeah, what the hell? People in 90s.
Yeah. See. Where
yeah.
was this energy when we were
Yeah,
racing for top
actually.
eight?
It's definitely a skill issue. I don't know how you guys
That's
just
actually what I said to myself. I was like, "Where was this energy? Like, people are just on good weeks now. What's going on?"
dude, I think I sat at salvaging too long. I was just in my head over the rates, and then I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't even get much better or worse 6 hours like at the beginning. Like I have no idea what, just mental gymnastics in my head. And then I went and looked at after I listened to some of the Randy went on certain casts and broke down the hours, and then I go and look at people's update logs, and I'm like, dude, like their 6 hours are better than yours, but not like much, like not to the point where you have to just go and salvage and be like, fucking like, oh, I'm getting bad rates. I need to. Or I don't know what was even going through
I
my
mean,
head.
nobody was really salvaging very much. Like, I
That
don't know.
makes
I don't think
sense.
people were salvaging very much at all. I mean, I probably did the most salvaging out of like most people on the top page, or like at least close to it. I did like a fuckload of that shit.
Ebox said he did
Like,
a lot, and he
oh, did
said
it?
that he gained a lot of ranks from it. Yeah, he says that like doing 30-minute sleep salvage every single night was what like secured him top 10.
I
I
mean, what, like
I don't
having
know
the
how true
crewmates
that is.
salvage every night? Like, I mean, I did that every night too. It's just not that much. It's like if you just mean having the crewmates AFK salvage like for as long as they will, that's only like
it's like
it's like
20K,
15 to
right?
20k XP. Yeah, it's not that much.
Because I've been once I realized you could even do that. When he said that, I started implementing that. Before I was just manually salvaging and mobile, like just a bad
I did that
habit.
every night because I had to go to salvage anyway. Because I had to like work in the morning, so I would like salvage while I was driving there and salvage all day. So I had to be there anyway. So I would do the sleep salvage because it was like, I mean, I had to drive there anyway, so it was just zero time.
Yeah,
Good shit.
that makes sense. I mean, for me, I could have. I was debating like, well, now I'm okay with like not spending too much time in the morning salvaging, but like back when when Nightmare Zone was like point 0.5 EHP, or I had even when I was doing Barb on mobile at night for I would just sometimes camp like whenever I would be on mobile, I'd kind of like rag my morning or nighttime by like an hour, maybe just as a way to fall asleep or whatever. But I was kind of doing that with salvaging too, and then what that would do is I'd go like I don't know, I just wouldn't stick at trials for as long as I should have. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But I would say like my perform. I mean, I'm doing the best weeks I've been doing for all of sailing right now. So like I'm also not gonna just sit here and like cope and be like, oh man, if I did this, that, and that. Like overall, I think I'm even lucky that the skill cost as much as it did, and I'm glad that it was somewhat. I mean, it was kind of rage inducing for like most of it, but ultimately, like when I got to glides and I like kind of got the hang of like doing laps without as I miss a box, without missing boxes, I was like, this is grindable. Like this is like a method. At least it's not even if I'm shit at it, at least the skill
I
is
like the
like,
method a lot.
yeah. I came
I
to
fuck with Glad.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if I would want to have done like the throwing of the it's like the chompies because like I like Jubbly
Yeah.
too. I liked it, but I don't know if it's the hour because I spent a lot of hours there. Like I was like 80 sailing when I got to because you get to Gwyneth at like what 73 or something 72 you unlock it.
72.
I was stuck there until 79 sailing or like 80. I actually like 80 plus
Like, what do you
sailing.
mean stuck there?
Like I didn't get the marlin time at Jubilee or whatever the shark time.
Yeah, but you don't have to keep doing it. You just go with Gwyneth.
Wait, you didn't get
Wait,
the shark time or marlin?
I
'Cause you
think it
need
was
shark.
it
You
was
need
the
that for wind catcher.
yeah, I think it was the wind catcher, whatever that I needed.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even get the shark time. I was that bad, bro. Like I'm
oh,
not.
that's rough.
Yeah, so I was stuck there for a fat minute. Like
You
I
should
knew,
do something to Mod Husky for putting you through that.
dude. Honestly, if I didn't get right, like I said, I hit 250. This is what really threw my mental in the bin because I hit the time 6 seconds under. Like I kept getting like 3 minutes or whatever the fucking thing, like 2:58, and then it would show like 3:01. But there was this one specific instance where I hit 2:54, and it was the slowest 6 seconds of my life. That chompy bird would just not fucking. Anyways, Mod Husky, please fix your code at the Jubbly Jive. Thank you. Anyways,
One more thing on performances.
okay.
What about other people's performances? Was there anyone who like surprised/disappointed you?
I can start this one off because I can go on and off about this. I think.
Please.
All right. Well, I would say Zeem definitely impressed me. Because I didn't
Oh, same.
like. I was looking at his like. I don't know. I just don't remember him like playing that much ever throughout 200 mil all. Like I just remember him doing an 80 mil RC month and kind of coasting, not in a bad way. Just like that was insane to see. Like fucking the numbers he was putting up. That was probably the biggest surprise I think within the top 10. Um, I was also impressed with like the Iron Man of like I mean City Morg I knew was a pretty good account, so seeing him at rank 2 was, pretty crazy, but not too unexpected. Like same with DK, like the fact that the irons were keeping up with the mains in it of itself kind of was a shock, but not like that surprise. Yeah, I'd say the
Yeah,
main one.
make the next skill way slower for Iron Man, by the way. We don't need Iron Man competing for top page with me, bro. Let them have their own stupid race. Like, get them off my
Yeah,
high
make it
score.
an artisan skill.
Yeah, like, make them have to go collect all the shit so it's, like, just, like, 70% the speed of main. Like, come on now, like,
So
is that unreasonable? Why do they get to compete on the same top page? Fuck off, please.
No, I think it's sick. If you're Iron and you're top page, I think that's aura as fuck.
I was gonna
Nope.
say too,
Cringe.
dude,
Stand your own top page.
I kind of like the fact that the skill was balanced enough because like there's no UIMs done, but a UIM, two irons, and a hardcore all got like top page like sailing.
Hey, cookies. UIM cookies is top page sailing. Next
Homies do
new
not
skill.
get rights.
Next skill when he's 200 mil all, he's getting top page. Watch out.
Helmies do not deserve rights.
Dude, I don't know how they came up with the skill that was so balanced. Like, was that an accident? Like, how the fuck does rank?
It
Dude,
actually was a pretty balanced skill.
dude, imagine if Fast didn't get rank 1, bro. That would have been so bad for mains. Like, just like
Oh, what, rank 1 sailing, you mean, instead of the other guy, or?
like if
Or,
well
oh, you
for
mean, or an iron did.
like if City Morg just got rank 1 and like or if anyone else was like if because City Morg went hard. What if Iron
I
Man
mean,
was just rank 1 Iron and main? That would have been like fried. I don't know. Bad look on the main
whatever, if
community.
they only lose 10 hours to get the nails. It's like, I don't know, that's just whatever then.
Was it just
Yeah,
that?
10 hours.
Just the boat? Because all the
I don't know,
other.
I heard 10 hours somewhere. I don't know. It might have been Fee Poppy who said it, so it could have been just a lie.
Well, it's RNG. You could
That's
go
true,
dry.
but I think the nails drop like quite a bit though, so
Not for me.
how long did it take you on your iron?
3 days.
Okay, but how many hours did it take? 72 hours?
I don't know.
It
I don't have a
seemed.
figure for you.
I feel like also going through the race, like you would have been. I don't know if it would have been motivating, knowing that you're an Iron Man, but if you like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it would have been. That must have been an experience. That must have been fuck. They must have been pog champing when they realized, like, oh man, I can just compete with the mains. Like, this is base.
Yeah, I hate them.
No crashing like in Slayer. You can't crash the irons with sailing. No, what was the term people were using? Like ship fucking, like, uh, who got trolled? Like say I don't remember. I heard something about like people getting like upset because like they thought if you were on top of someone's ship, maybe that was just I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing
I don't
voices.
know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
I heard like people were confused at salvaging or like other places like if you were on top of another person's boat like you would die or some shit like that. But I the
There were
only
people like dragging the NPCs over, and then that would get people killed, like the sharks or whatever. That shit was pretty funny.
so wait what that's what I so what I don't I never
That
saw
still
any of
happens.
that. Wait,
There's like well, okay, so originally there was only one double salvage spot, and it was when you go to like what was it, Deepfin Port and drive south. That island down there was originally the only double salvage spot, so everybody would go there. But like if you drove the wrong way, you could pull sharks over, and then they could kill you if you like didn't have cannons on your boat or whatever. But it was so
ah
popular that all the Andes just had like cannons on their boats. I never died there once, like, and when they added all the other double spots, I've just like never died there.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
really
if you
just
have a
people with
certain
cannons
tier
that
of
kill the
keel, you
things.
just don't take damage from the low level mobs.
They're pretty high
You can
level
only
though. Like if you go to certain salvage spots, they're like the hammerhead sharks, which are like level 69, and they can damage you. If you do the salvage spot that's near which one is it? I don't even remember the name of
well,
the spot
Alderan.
now. Yeah, Alderan.
I feel like I did not take damage from those ever. I got ragged there quite a bit on the iron.
I think they can damage you.
was that the spot that you guys used mainly for salvaging or did you guys use the one
I
on
used Alderan, yeah.
okay.
But there's like
After
a
the
better
buff,
spot.
yeah, but before they
There's like
buffed
the
it, we used.
Piscarillia spot if you use like there's like that smaller island off Piscarillius, and if you use teleport to boat, you can go to that one, and it's only like a 30-second drive to the salvage spot. But if you do that one, then you have to drive the boat back, and I kind of just like teleporting off the boat when I was done,
Ah, okay. See,
which means you had
that's
to like recover it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask because I was recommended the Alderan spot, but the Pisk spot is the one that I've been using, and that was the one thing I couldn't figure out with the salvaging stuff. Even though that's not super relevant in terms of like XP per hour, because like you can just get 250 or 240 whatever the rate
Yeah.
is, and salvage is like yeah, like you said, point 0.3 or something.
The
So
spot didn't matter so much for me because when I was going to salvage, I was there for a pretty long time because I was pretty much only doing it like at work. So it was just like it didn't matter so much which spot I used. The trip means a lot less when you're just there for like quite a while anyway.
yeah, for
But
sure.
if it's like you just go there for like meals or whatever, then you obviously want the whatever's quickest to get you there and back.
Yeah, I was doing that at first, and then I just realized like salvaging is such shit like EHP that I might as well just like eat my meals in between like just like glide like in between laps
Yeah.
or whatever. Like that's just the
Dude,
like
I ate it between 6 hours because I would drop like 6.4 and I'd be like, all right, I spawned in like zero point 0.4 EHP, so I can just like eat a meal. If I eat it in like 10 minutes, then I'm literally like, I'm still just been gaining 1-to-1 the whole time because the sailing EHP rate was so low. That shit was sick. When you just like, and I would just like drop a 6 and then just eat in the over I got. Oh man, best feeling.
yeah, that must have felt fucking dope. I'm still getting under, so I have to fucking manage my like consumption of substances or food or whatever, like but yeah, like at first I every time I would want to eat or, whatever I'd like just anything idle, I'd just go to the salvage spot, specifically meals, and I'd be like
Mhm.
I don't know what clicked or like I always did this with like before sailing too. Like I'd go to Artie, to eat or redwoods or whatever.
Yeah, it's easier when you have skill hopping, but it's harder when you have one choice of
Yeah, the
0
skill
things like
hop
that.
fucking sucked with sailing.
Yeah,
It's like by far the
Yeah.
worst part. Going for
Having to re-add the crew every time you go to salvage
oh
was the
my
yes.
hardest part.
fucking god,
If you didn't
bro.
have to like re-recruit the crew every time you go to salvage, it would have been fine. But that was like really rag for going there for like short amounts of time. It was just like never worth it.
Dude, I can't like cuz I would drive the boat too to the spot at I mean, I guess you have to drive like you I mean, Man, that was super annoying. At first, I even set like a thing on my screen that said like, go to the Pandemonium, get the crew members, and I would just still fuck it up. Like I'd just be like not paying attention or I don't know. I'd go all the way there and then I realized like I should have just stayed there and like the crew members do things, but I don't know. It was a rag like getting the crew members on for me. It took me a while. Like I just keep forgetting or something. I don't know. Just brain fog or whatever. I don't know. Same issues I had with pre-sailing.
Right.
Just but yeah, that was a huge rag. I hated not getting the fucking crew members. Then you show up to the spot and you're like, okay, I'm gonna assign. Wait, never mind. Time to go back. That was annoying.
I don't think I ever did that, to be honest, but that sounds awful.
Damn, that's locked in.
But still going to hire them was just rag. I don't know. It's like it just takes so much time. I think I was using the little sailor amulet thing because it was like a quicker teleport.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought you just hit like for me, it's just you dock the boat, then you go. I think
I
the
don't know. It's
dock.
just super annoying going through that menu, and then you also have to go through a different menu to get them off when you go back to Gwyneth Clyde.
Oh yeah, that is cancer too. It's yeah, I guess yeah, for sure.
Why does it not remember what your last crew setup was? You have to do it, like, redo it every single time.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
It's so terrible.
Yeah,
You should have just like presets or something.
I don't know why the yeah, presets would probably be the best solution to that. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That would be because that was annoying. Like every time you leave to go salvage. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Go
make
on.
a new menu for it where I get to just put that's it. Just Jolly Jim and Cabin Boy Jenkins are just my go-tos no matter what.
Like, why can't they just stay on the ship? Like, why do they have to fucking go back to the Pandemonium?
Well, they have to go back because
Oh,
you have to do
right.
Glide without
That's
them.
right.
So yeah.
Fuck. I was thinking, like, you're right.
If you
now
could
that
make them
think
stay on
about
like
it.
the other ship, that would be good as well. If you could just like make them stay on the salvage boat.
Yeah, no, I wonder why that isn't a mechanic. Why can't they just stay, or like, I don't know, maybe it's, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not too
No, cut him some slack. It's probably a miracle sailing even works at all.
Oh yeah.
true.
I mean, they went above and beyond with the skill overall. Have we even touched on that topic? Like, what our opinion of the skill was?
Well, I guess we could move on to it now. Yeah,
I
like,
brought up that last point to flame two people in specific, so if you'll let me do that real quick.
oh yeah,
Go
true,
ahead.
true.
I wanna, so, okay, so Paffinel was supposed to get top page, and did not get top page. That guy fucking sucks.
All right.
And also, Wizard. That is, the most washed goat of all time, probably. That goat is spotless, it shimmers, it glows in the dark. That guy is a disappointment to everyone.
Oh yeah, that was the topic we were on. I forgot.
Yeah, people.
That's all I wanted to say on that, though.
Me.
Can move on now.
Well, what Steve has to say? Any disappointments in ranks?
Let's see who impressed me.
Or
I'll go
impressed.
down. Who? Okay, I'm gonna go down and say who did better than I expected. City Moore, Keybox Young, Sean Bay. Sean Bay.
Oh,
just
yeah.
comes
Oh,
out of
Sean Bay, I
nowhere,
forgot
about that.
Nerfs
Yeah.
it and gets rank 6. DK Ho, Zeem. Skipper 996. Kudos.
It's a good show. Yeah, that's also a good show.
Uh,
Both of those.
Moxie, Borsey, Farmer McGee, and I guess I could see all the others. So those are all the people that did better than I expected.
Damn.
Dude, Sean Bay
Congratulations,
hadn't
y'all
even-
popped off.
Sean Bay hadn't even played the game in like 5 years
Yeah,
or something.
Sean Bay has to be like the most came out of nowhere. Like, where the hell did you come from, Solus Award?
I heard that people were like sitting in call and explaining like new RuneLight features to him, and he was like mind blown. Like he just had no idea what the game was at all before he did sailing,
Dude, that's
and he didn't decide to even do it until like less than a week until the skill came out. That shit is like everyone who says they were underprepared for sailing is just like coping. I think
yeah, facts.
the
I mean,
human will is a powerful thing. You can
Yep.
just do things if you want to.
yeah, for sure. Also, the time away from the game might have been good, maybe better in some ways for the like being excited, but it doesn't take away from the preparation part and like not knowing like all the fucking updates and see like you finish in what like 2019,
Yeah.
like
I'd rather be in the spot I was in where I just finished like
yeah,
recently.
yep, some familiarity with the game. Yeah, Sean, I
Yeah,
completely forgot
Sean has always
about
come out of nowhere.
that. Was so
That
impressive.
guy's
That
a
was
beast.
yeah. No, I was
He
I
didn't even get
was
like crazy good rates or anything when he trained the skill. He just like I don't know. He just did it. He just played a
Mr.
lot.
Get It Done.
Yeah, that's right.
because there
So good,
was
man.
I think I counted how many people from the top page didn't compete. I think I might be off by a number or two. I think there was 9 people that didn't compete and 10 people that remained on the top page. And like of the top five, which was like a big deal, I guess, for 4.6. Specifically like 5 and 6 because like they were so close to each other. I was like, just like seeing Karma and Sean Bay play, and then just seeing like the difference in not that Karma still got top page, but just like Sean Bay just coming out of nowhere and getting that. I was just like, dude, like
Karma was
what the
working in
fuck?
person. Yo, that guy's the goat.
Really?
A fellow,
Damn.
a fellow in-person worker. Yes, he was.
Hell yeah, that's beast. No, I was
Yeah,
impressed that he still kept top page. Like I mean, I kind of
Karma
thought
did
he
so
would.
good.
Yeah, no, he killed it, man. Everyone that got top page just, but Sean Bay just fucking. That was an insane. I completely. It's like I just remember. It's like he stayed the same rank. I almost forgot that he just fucking came out of like retirement and just fucking smoked like basically everybody. That was insane performance for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people impressed me. I don't even know if I have any people that disappointed me.
Me, I disappointed, but it's okay. Next skill.
That's actually true. I would have expected you would to be higher. No offense.
No, it's all good. I also am a little disappointed. Like I was perma on 60s and 70s. That was pretty bad. Or 70s and yeah, it was not good.
It is what it is. Nobody expected that like it was gonna have to be that many hours for top page.
Yeah, that was also a
Actually,
bit
except for me, I
disheartening.
did think it was gonna be like hundreds, but I was in the minority in that opinion.
It was like 110s, no? Like bare minimum?
No, you could have done it with hundreds.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah,
Not that I've hit
like
100 yet, but still. I mean, I'm on my
I
way
think
there.
most of Karma's weeks were around 100. Same with like Rondine, Borsi as well. But Borsi like went really hard at the end. Like his last week, he did like a 130, I think.
Oh,
And
true. I'm looking at the records of those players. Not the. That's not their fucking
yeah,
average. Fucking. I'm a little slow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cause I
yeah,
was
100 you definitely could have gotten there.
damn. Cause I was looking at like Borsi's month and stuff, and I was like, okay, a 500 month. Like in particular, I just remember it saying 16 EHP a day, or maybe it was Moxie. I don't know who. Cause I was looking at the bottom end of the top page, just like as I get closer to finishing, right, and I'm like improving my weeks, and I was just like thinking like, man, where did I like back to the performance thing a little bit like I think I just really just kind of was complete like I kind of gave up a little early mentally like not that I wasn't going to do this skill but I was just like I'm just going to maintain whatever pace I'm doing and it is what it is and that led to like 8 9 hours sleeps whereas if I did what I've been doing like kind of this week just locking in and doing like 4.5 to 6 that probably would have been a better mentality less salvaging all of that.
Also, a lot easier when you're like feel decent at the method,
Yeah,
or feel like you
exactly.
can actually do the method. You know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I just had no confidence because I was just like looking at everyone's weeks, and I'm just like, well, there's not even a chance at top page. And I think week 4 or 5 or week 5, because it was around like the 25th. That was a bit too early to like really not keep on going. And, like, just think, yeah, I'm just gonna maintain like whatever I've been doing and just go about it like I did all the other skills. That was the only thing I could say I regret is like um, I made that like conscious decision like I want to not like because I had probably not slept a lot for that. I know no one did, but like I was really pushing the limits on my personal capacity for sleep deprivation, and I had no routine either, which was kind of annoying. Like not that I did for a lot of 200 mil all, but I was, approaching sailing with like I should have some routine rather than doing what I did before, which was like try and do long stay up sessions. But anyways, so I guess if there is a new skill, are we gonna be seeing a return? I definitely will be returning. I'll just say that. I mean, I have
Yes,
nothing
I'm
to
getting
lose.
top 10 with the next skill because I'll be retired.
Big?
So stay tuned.
Okay, watch the space. What about
Uh,
you, VSD?
And I hope it's
depends
barred.
on depends on when it comes out. I don't know. I honestly kind of hope that by the time it comes out, I don't care anymore and don't end up going for it because I don't know. That just wasn't very fun doing
It really wasn't.
110 plus for 8 weeks in a row.
The skill would have been
It's
so much more fun if we were allowed to play 70s of it, man. Like, there was just too much fun
yeah.
playing. It would have been such a sick skill if you could just like play 70s and that was good enough.
Yeah.
That would have been so fun. I would have been like 10 out of 10. I loved it. But the fact that I had to play so much, doing just hundreds with work was just so awful.
Dude, be glad that you did do that, man. I don't know how you guys did it because I mean, maybe my rates played a
I
factor,
am
but
glad I did it, but
yeah, no, I can't.
yeah, well, I got hard carried by my micro. Like, I was just only ever just dropping like over because I mean I just kind of didn't have a choice when I had to waste like 7 hours a day just salvaging.
Damn,
I
that's
guess it was probably more like
insane.
8 hours a day like salvaging, so I had to drive there and back.
What was the
So it
sleep?
was just like
Well, I mean, I guess this is. Well, we're gonna
yeah.
get into
So
this
I can
later.
I can answer what the sleep was like at the start of the skill. I was sleeping 6 a night with
Okay,
work because I was like I don't think I can sleep any less than 6 hours a night with work.
right.
And then I had 2 weeks off in December, like Christmas week, and like around like New Year's to Christmas time, I had like 2 weeks off. So during those weeks, that was when like I played my most. And that was when I like gained a whole bunch of ranks back after like falling with work. And those I would sleep at just like, I think I was still sleeping like 5, 6 a night because I only did like 130s those weeks. Cause like
Only
I don't know, I couldn't
130s.
do
I'm just playing.
well,
I'm
I mean,
just
for
playing.
being full lead, I could have done more. But and then after that, I went back to work, and I was like, you know what? I've been sleep depping like this much anyway, like off work. I was like, I feel like I can do science with only on like 5. So I did 5, and then the last week I was like, all right, I'll go down to 4 because now like I can actually get like a really good rank. So
Beast.
all sorts of things. I can't remember how much I slept when I was off those 2 weeks actually though. I don't think it was 6 a night. Like it might have been like 4s I was sleeping. I think it was might have been like 4s and then I trolled at the end of the week and then the next week was 5s or something like that.
Damn.
I know I never slept more than 6 hours for the whole skill except for one night. The reset sleep in between the 2 weeks that I was off, I slept like 1-8. And that was the only night for the whole skill that I slept more than 6. Dude, I slept so little. I was like so glad to be done with that shit.
Damn. That's crazy.
Um, This is an interesting topic, I think, actually. So I don't know how it is for you, VSD, but when I finished, I felt so much better finishing sailing than I did finishing 200 mil all. 200 mil all when I finished, I felt nothing, but when I finished sailing, I like got it from the PC. I was like walking around my house, like apartment. I was like, oh my god, like I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Like I can't believe it.
Definitely a different feeling, yeah, because it's just a different kind of competition completely.
I think
I
Um,
felt so much happier at the end of sailing.
I have a question, Steve. Did you think
Sure.
that a new skill would come out when you were going for 200, like when you came back, I guess, to skilling? Like, did you, or I guess it might have been, it was already, was it pulled in when you were doing
Well,
Slayer?
it. I don't remember. I don't remember when it was pulled up, to be honest. But I always assumed there would just be a new one anyway at some point.
Okay, okay. So you did, so when you were, when you had the
That didn't
mindset,
really have any like effect on me doing 200 mil all though. Like
really?
I just did
Okay.
200 mil all because I just like skilling, and that's
Ah,
just
okay.
like what you do if you like skilling.
Yeah, no,
IMO.
no, I agree. I mean, I like skilling too, but I always was like felt like 200 mil all wasn't 200 mil all. Like in the back of my head, I was always like kind of just thinking about whatever new skill, because like I remember when summoning released and then dungeoneering released, and then after divination I didn't Actually, I was looking at the old high scores. I didn't even realize like the top page used to be like 21 people back then, which was weird to see, and that the total level was 2376 with summoning 2, which I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. But that I was looking at that just the other day, just like off topic, but randomly off topic. But like for me, like when I went into like 200 mil all, which I wanted to do basically when I started skilling, I just always was like worried about a new skill. So for me, I feel like I didn't, even though you finished a lot closer to the skill, which probably had more benefits than like having like a kind of, I felt like I had like a pseudo break. Like, year in 10 months is pretty good,
Yeah.
but just I finished so slow near the end. Like I had like it just kind of weighed on me. Like whatever, like 4.8. I was just always looked at it as 4.8 bill. I guess like deep down. I don't know.
I never worried about a new skill because, I always kind of looked at the top page and I was like, I bet I'm as good as these people. I bet like if I was competing, I could have actually competed for top page. But it's just the fact that I started like 5 years, 6 years later, whatever.
That was kind
So
of the mentality I
like,
had, but I
but
never
if it
knew.
was my choice, I would have probably just kept the original high scores. I didn't mind being ranked 69 and suffering from a late start.
Well,
But it
you,
was nice to have. It was nice to. It was like kind of cathartic to see. Like, yeah, that's what I said. See, look, now I'm top page. As I said, I could have been in my head, but I never said out loud because there was no way to prove it back then.
but your rates are also good, so you have like a reason to have that opinion. I just like fucking thought like, well, it's just time based. Like if I started earlier, like, same sort of thing. I always thought that too, but that's why I
You're
wanted
right.
to
I
kind.
knew I clicked better than them too.
Dude, you just have some of the best. I mean, unironically though, like, don't you? Don't you have hella records? Like, I'm not even. I'm
No,
not.
not really. I
Not
don't have any
anymore,
records. I think
maybe.
I only have the smithing
Bro,
day
you set
now.
like the herb lore record like fucking 5 years before all those people did that shit.
I used to have some, but I don't have anything now. I only have the smithing day now, I think.
But you did burn out, right, for a little bit, or not burn out, but you stopped
Yeah,
skilling
I had
actively.
2 periods of burnout during 200 mil all
I
when
think
I was
that,
playing Flight Universe.
dude, that's better than sitting at the redwood tree for 6 months and like trying to cope with 40. Like I'm just gonna play 100s of 40 F. That's what I did whenever I burnt out. Like I just could not log. I just could not move on. I was just like, oh my god, everyone's not even in game really. Just like I kind of wanted to get 200 mil so bad that I was like, just need to get it, So I was like, if I just spent 10,000, I just couldn't see myself not getting it. But, anyways, just I was always thinking about the new skill because of that mentality, which is why I did a lot of zero time stuff. And I felt like as I was doing sailing, I started to realize the culmination of like not going for my. I started to value micro efficiency as I got more into sailing. I'm like, damn, like I maybe shouldn't have tabbed out of Sepulchre on floor 3 and just done Artie. Easier to say in hindsight, but just little decisions like that I started to think about when I would just force myself or have to salvage. So yeah, anyways.
Who are these guys? Ethos, ethos, ethos.
One more time, had to.
Dude, can we
Okay.
talk about that
The
actually?
name
The name
change is
change?
so
Oh,
good.
true. True. Yeah,
Well, I mean, what's there to talk about?
your idea. That was pretty epic.
It was so funny, just the Reddit comments speculating about what it could possibly mean.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
god, how does this guy have 4 accounts with 200 mil?
dude, I honestly thought that these were trolls until like a real life friend looked at the high scores and said like he came to the conclusion like once people got 200 mil all, he was like there must have been some account sharing or something, and I'm like, no, I promise you, like this act, which is another thing that I wanted to actually bring up because in the last podcast there was some, at least I think I speculated on account sharing or something. I think you guys didn't, but yeah, I was just like, no, no one cheated. Everyone just fucking just played, just ass and share, just fucking gaming. Like, this is pretty
I'm sure the
chill.
JMods were also on top of that.
Yeah, everyone was ragging the Give Cookie guy. I mean, I guess it was kind of odd to see. I mean, I wasn't. I was pretty impressed, but I figured like
Yeah, I
there
don't know
was.
about that guy. I think he cheated personally after looking at the graph, but whatever. Like they said he didn't cheat, so whatever.
Yeah, I guess we don't need to. I mean, so wait, what?
What were we
What?
talking about? The name change.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Good
Dude,
segue.
there were so many funny ones. I remember the one that pissed me off the most because it was some person saying, "Oh, like it's two clans having a somebody said that it was two clans having a beef on the high scores." And the Reddit comment was like, "How could two clans even have like a skilling beef? Like, what are you gonna compete over? Oh, my guy Fletch's bow's better than your guy." And it's like you really can't like reason. Your brain can't reason what people might be competing over when like the high scores just reset. And it's like you can't even you can't even figure that out. Like you can't even
Maybe it's that
hazard a
web page
guess.
that you saw these names on. Maybe that's what they're fighting over.
Yeah, like you
Mm.
guys. Oh my god, dude, that's such a low IQ These guys have way too much free time and way too little brain cells, bro. I'm sorry. That's just anyone. Imagine the top page of any video game and you see name changes. Like, what do you fucking think is going on? Like, and then coming to the conclusion, then RuneScape that the three names is just one person is kind of insane. Like, that's some.
Yeah,
I wish I had that level of ignorance, man. My life would be easier. Sorry to whoever commented that on Reddit, but yeah,
Ethos is one guy and Fast LT is Link's Titan.
that was yeah, that was also a pretty fried take. Like, yeah, man, Link. I mean, yeah, that I don't know. I think the ethos thing is a little more fried, but also just like why, man, humans are
You know,
interesting.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
have a
Internet.
confession. It's somewhat related, but
Let's
when
hear
I
it.
was super new to skilling, I thought, uh, remember when Dave had the hardcore and his RSN was HDMP, and there
Yes.
was that other account named HDMP, but like spaced out or something?
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
thought those
yeah.
were the same
Oh, the
account.
imposter. Yeah.
Damn. That makes sense though. Like, I mean, it wouldn't be too out of the like when I actually talked to Link's. Maybe this is a weird flex, but
Because dude, I thought Dave was like insane at the game back then. I mean, he still obviously is.
yeah, no, me too.
But yeah,
He
I thought it's plausible that this guy just has two like high ranked Iron Man accounts for no reason.
Yeah, Dave inspired me a lot to get into skilling and stuff, but I think his play style is just different. But I was gonna say about Lynx, dude, I saw Lynx at the RD course once, and this was in 2018, and he like responded to me, and I was really new back then, like I was only 6 months into skilling, and I'd asked him like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after 200 mil all? And or maybe it was 20. Yeah, it must have been 2018, right? Didn't he finish in 2017 though? No, I think he
I don't
finished in
know.
2018. He finished in
No, it was like
2018.
2018 because I was playing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, I just asked him what he was gonna do, and he said exactly what he said in his like ramble, like, "Oh, maybe I'll run it back." So I could see maybe like, cause Fast doesn't have much of a, like as he said in Hebox's thing, like too much of a presence. Like if you didn't
Yeah,
know.
confirmed he's Link's Titan. Guys, what do you think LT stands for?
True.
Lithuania? There's no one from Lithuania playing this game. They don't have internet there.
Oh, that's
Third
where the
world shithole.
oh my fucking god, is that I didn't even put two and two together. People
That was
just
part of the conspiracy. Yes.
wow. That makes okay,
Yeah,
that
Fast Link's Titan.
That was his name when we won the Soy Star comp. Fast LT.
jeez, I didn't even realize
Never
that
forget.
oh my god, I didn't even realize people would that's actually fried. I did not
Yeah, it's quite fried.
makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, I can see how I mean if people think there's three people competing on I mean one person just on three top page accounts, I mean I could see how someone could just assume that that's links now. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Okay. So wait. Okay. You said that Viesti. You said you wouldn't compete if there was a new skill, right? Unless like you hope like
I well
not
I
exactly
think I'm
that,
getting
but
to the I think I'm getting to the point in my life where like if I don't start paying attention to physical health and stuff, it's probably just like not going to be possible by the time a new skill comes out. You know, I'm getting old and I've not moved a muscle in my life for almost 27 years now, and it's starting to take its toll.
I think
It
that
was it was very uncomfortable to do uh whatever weeks I was doing with sailing.
Dude,
So,
you you got like 8 years until the human body fucking like deteriorates physically. If you just do some basic stuff,
uh,
you could probably compete.
depends.
I will do a 160 when I'm 50 years old.
Based. Yeah, I think like I don't know like how I definitely have like I'm not living ideally for sailing. My diet is pretty good and but like I was much more balanced throughout 200 mil all. Well, I don't know. I was all over the place like in terms of like IRL like just especially in terms of like physical health, but I do think that like some form of movement actually helped. Like I didn't think that like being in good shape or like not good shape, but like any sort of physical like workout, muscle memory, like that shit would like make a difference for like I don't know, mining, for example, you know?
It definitely helps.
It
Yeah,
definitely does. This is a
yeah.
sport. We are athletes.
EHP athletes and proud.
I'm not, discounting the possibility that I'm just like weak genetics
Okay,
horseback cavalier victim.
I've
Because I
got
mean,
dude, I
I'm
promise
pretty sure
you.
Elixo started playing when he was even older than me, I think. So there's a chance I'm just coping.
Well, I'm way
But
older
yeah,
than you
I
and way
believe.
better, so
well, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're physically active, right?
yes.
All
So
well,
like,
there are quite a few people that do work out in the HLC more than I thought.
I didn't work out for all of skilling. I didn't want to have to give up lifting, but it became pretty obvious after like a week or two that I wasn't gonna be able to do that.
yeah, that was everyone, I think. Like Hebox said he
Yeah,
stopped, and
yeah, everybody
Fast
stopped.
LT said he stopped his calisthenics or whatever he does.
Yeah, all I would do is when I would heat up, and I'm not even top page, so what I do is irrelevant. But like, even with the rates I was doing, I just knew like working out ain't gonna happen. I wasn't really working out that much beforehand, anyways, because I was just cancer stressing about the skill like for the past year and 10 months. But like whenever I could, I would just drop and do like 50 to 100 push-ups, just to honestly not even for any
Holy!
physical
Yeah, I
benefit.
don't think even I could even do one.
In one set? Surely not.
No, dead ass. I'm
That's
serious.
cracked.
Yeah,
Holy! I can't even do that many.
well, I've had to spend a lot of times where I've had to just the push up is the only I can't do like more than probably 10, 20 sit ups, but push ups I'm pretty good at, honestly. I've
That's
gotten
cracked. Yeah, damn.
I like push ups. I've had to do a lot of push ups, but I don't really
Holy!
cause you can just bang them out in like 1 to 2 minutes if you're heating up some food. I just get down and just do it just to kind of wake up, you know. Um, Yeah, that was what I would do. Like, not 100, but in that range, 50 to 100. I would do also another thing I would do is because I have a home bench, I would do 100 reps of just the bar without any weights on it as like just like to get the number go up sort of thing and keep some. Only takes a minute, you know? So it's like
Yeah, get
different.
some resistance on there. Some movement.
Yeah, just any
Also
movement.
good for your arms, so you can move them out a little bit.
Yeah, basically, I just didn't want to do too much walking or anything or like cardio or that sort of thing. So that was kind of like a hybrid, you know, like light body weight, high reps, or
Yeah.
lightweight, high reps sort of routine.
One of
Yeah.
the good things about like working during that shit was I would like just be walking around constantly because I was like at my job anyway, so I would like get my steps in for the day, so I would at least like be walking around. And also I could like eat there and not like have to be like, oh, I'm losing ticks eating.
Yeah, see, my
So mostly the
rates,
walking around thing was pretty good.
I wish I could. I never walked in general for cardio. I would just use the bike and zero. I loved cardio because I would just sit on my like bike or an elliptical at a gym and just fucking like back when Nightmare Zone was point 0.5 EHP, I'd like teleport out of zone and AFK at Barb or Redwoods on the elliptical machine and be like, okay, got my cardio in, nice, time to go fucking do some EHP or whatever. But for this skill, I just didn't. I was getting under. I was behind. I just didn't have time like to justify spending like more than like I said like a minute or two or like a 5 minute like less than one lap Gwyneth lap, you know. So like when I'd make And once I realized I don't have to go to the salvage spot every time, it's just more efficient, for me at least, to just, think of it as, okay, you're sacrificing 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 lap, whatever it is, I wouldn't do more than, 2 laps. I'd probably just go, or really 3 laps. If it was more than 20 minutes, I'd just go salvage. But eventually, there was a point where I would, leave the glide. I'd spend, probably 3 minutes getting to that piss spot, and then I'd salvage for 10 to 20 minutes, and then I'd be like, well, I'm here, I'm just gonna salvage, which was stupid, you know what I mean? But I don't know, that was bad. But yeah, I think, at least the SD, if you want to compete again, probably you can, man. 27's not too late. If you have you just gotta do some movement, you'd probably be fine.
Ask me again in 5 years.
Hopefully it's at least 5 years, man. Hopefully. Fuck, I don't want to compete
Yes.
regardless, Fuck me. I want to
Hopefully
compete.
it's next week.
Dude, the other thing is there's gonna be so many more people with 200 mil all then too.
That,
People
yeah.
that I know are better than me. Like, fucking Tortunama's probably
It's
gonna be
gonna be so
done.
fun to compete with Tortunama for 200
Yeah.
mil, actually. No, he'll actually have work by then. For real this time,
Of
though.
course.
Yeah, there will
For
be a
sure.
lot of people that just yeah, probably. I wonder how many. Probably at least 200. I'm guessing. Probably not more than that though. Which is still a lot, but
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
how many people we thinking for the next skill?
I don't even know, man. Yeah, you're probably right. Over 200, probably.
The
It
game
just
is.
feels
At
like so
least
many though.
120.
Cause we only
Okay.
got up to what, 73 before sailing came out. So
And there wasn't fucking redwoods
I
for
wonder if
every
we get to
skill.
200.
So
Yeah,
now
could
it's
be.
now you could pretty much just, if you wanted to, do. No you could just cap king the whole
You
game,
still have to play a fuckload though, so it still takes it still takes forever. So
Yeah, I still feel like if you enjoy, if you like the game as much as, say, capped king, you just just not, just not doing,
yeah, yeah.
you honestly could
Yeah, but
really do it.
For
how
people that
long
are
do you
skilling forever, yes.
how long do you think until a new skill though? If it's 5 years, that's enough time for someone no one's ever heard of to log into this game for the first time and get 200 mil
Yeah,
all.
but
The
not
Sean
that
Bay
many.
V2.
But
Not
not
that
that
many,
many.
but
Yeah.
that a
But
couple
you
of
are right,
those plus
yeah.
the people we already know, it's gonna be a lot of
Because I was
people.
thinking the same thing. I was like, how many of those do we have with sailing? People who just came up super fast and then got top age. We have Necro, we have Paul Beer,
Turn.
Terp.
Enjoys
Yeah.
turn. Well,
No,
I
not
Well,
guess
enjoys.
enjoys
enjoys
his
is
Enjoys has
the
been playing
enjoys
since the
his.
dawn of time, bro. Not enjoys.
yeah. But he was taking his time because he knew there was a new skill coming. You know.
See,
Yes,
that's
of
I've
course. He was either on a 500 month or a 0 for all of Tours of All. And yeah.
That's just like a Hexus trait, I think. Mark, there was a guy named. You guys remember EG? Maybe you guys don't know
Yes,
EG
I
Froggen.
remember.
Okay.
Yep. I
That
know one thing about him.
let's hear
Yeah,
it.
you've seen his dick pic.
Oh my fucking.
That's what everybody knows about him.
I didn't even know about that. I just knew that the damn way he trained
Now
Obviously
you're
gonna
just
be the
looking
one
at
to
it in your
say it.
brain, aren't you? Because I sure am. There it is.
That's crazy. I didn't know this lore. That's interesting.
Wait, I know he's like a
Yeah.
Karthus one trick or something.
That's the
So I know
league
two
thing?
things about him. Yeah. He plays Ignite, Teleport, Top Karthus. I
There's
streamed it at one point.
Yeah, there's a lot of crossover between League and RuneScape, which I just never. I understand RuneScape players, people that, because I think
It's the
Sean.
most popular competitive game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess that's true. But Sean was the only person that I think never played RS2, right? At least within the and just played RuneScape and just started gaming. You guys both. I
I
know
don't know.
Steve 100% played
Well, out of
OG.
top page or everyone who's 200 mil. I never played RS back in the day.
Wait, you never played any RS2 when you started old school.
Well, I like I played for like 10 minutes in 2010, but I don't think that counts. I mean, no, I made my first account that I actually played on in 2015, I think, whenever free to play came out.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, but you still knew what RuneScape. I don't know
I
if.
knew what it was, but I never played. I had no nostalgia for it when it came out.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. I had no. Damn, that's wild. So I'm guessing maybe Fast might have not even played. Um. Well, I mean, I'm not assuming, but I mean, assuming if you logged
Would have been a
in.
good question for the interview, but of course it wasn't asked.
Yeah, that actually would have, man. Because I honestly, dude, when I started skilling, I just thought that
You
everyone.
could probably just ask Fast. He's a super nice guy. He'd probably just answer any question you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At everyone listening, harass Fast LT or Fast 07.
Fast Links Titan. No, I mean, when I started skilling, I just assumed, like, if you were going for 200 mil all, you just, like, must have played RuneScape before. Otherwise, how. Because I'd done a lot of things in this game before I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna spend X amount of hours a day just going for skilling. Like, I don't know. I just assumed people had some
Dude,
familiarity with the
you
game.
got people doing the mining week who got into the game because of a settled YouTube
Tile
series.
man mode, yeah, fucking.
Anything is possible.
I can understand
Fucking
that.
Gen Z and taking records, yes.
Like now I can get it, but like when all of us started, I know you like I think you started in 2020 VSD and Malinsky 2019, Steve, or am I off?
Yeah,
Depends
like,
on what you
yeah,
mean by
2019.
started.
Started skilling, right? Or was that 2021 then? Like
I
after
guess
Max?
2020,
Oh, no,
yeah.
I didn't start skill in 2019. That's when I just started playing the game again. I started skilling in like 2020. That was like when I maxed.
I see. Okay. Well, I always was going for like when I cuz I was always I guess every year since release I played 2013, 14, 15, maybe not much in 16, but even 2017, I think that's when Iron Man mode. I think Iron Man came out in 2016 or something. Maybe
That would
20.
be hardcore Iron Man. Iron Man was like 2014.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Never mind. Well, I made my Iron Man in 2017. That's when I started the Iron Man, I think, or maybe no, I made it in 2016. I made it in 2016, but I yeah, I don't know. I just once I found out about skilling, that was like the first time I in a while, like I think when summoning and dungeoneering came out back in the day, I had a goal of like getting comp cape and max stats or whatever, but that never happened because they just fucked the game up with the graphics and I just logged out and did something else. I don't know. But I do remember wait, what was I just saying? I don't even remember. Fucking anyways, it doesn't matter. I was just yapping about something. What was I talking about? Starting. So yeah, like I always had a mentality for 200 mil all. Like the second I logged in, because I quit my Iron Man, for the purpose of skilling, because people at the time were talking about, oh, to get pure essence, you need to kill 30,000 Zolra, da 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 da, and I'm like, I'm not killing 30,000 Zolra to skill. Like, what the fuck? So I quit. I put my Iron Man at Redwoods, and yeah, I just was instantly trying to go for 200 mil all. So that's interesting. Like when you guys started playing RuneScape, I guess that's what I mean. Like I guess I always just was playing old school, just really casually, and then I just somehow came across Paul No Livestream, and then I'm just like, that's what I'm gonna do. All right.
I always knew I was gonna get 200 mil all personally, but I couldn't say it out loud because it would have sounded too ego. But I always knew. Lamau. It's so easy, just log in and do it.
It's probably better that you didn't voice your confidence with that, because I feel like I did, and I feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
never.
actions speak louder than
Well,
words.
it's because if you say it even once, you then have to go do it or you get made fun of forever.
That's right.
Yeah, true. That was what I mean. That was the accountability I wanted, like to like kind of, because I really wanted to get it. I don't know, like Paul No Life doing fucking 20, fucking saying I'm rune crafting for 20,000 hours. The game isn't even or whatever. How many? What did he spend? Like a 18,000 hours on Nats, 20K an hour. Like that shit blew my mind. The fact that the game was like 19K up and this, well, I don't know, my math is just off. Whatever though. he was making up a lot of stuff on stream, so I don't really know what. I was just inspired at the time. I was
Another random who was never long term.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that was fucking sad. This dude, that guy actually is the reason I'm skilling. Like his streams, like I would just sat there staring up. Like I was just playing my Iron Man, like a casual Iron Man, charter hopping for my Fury or getting Barrow's brothers, and then to see him just stop at, and worse, just fucking get rid of his account. That was a big like. I was like, damn, never meet your
Did
heroes.
he get unbanned again recently?
Did he?
I can check. I'm just gonna look at the.
He like
What
sold
the
his account.
Yeah, he sold it, and then like someone.
No, he's not unbanned. Never mind.
Thank fuck, dude. That would be a disaster, bro. Then all bets are on for
What was
fucking.
he? He was ranked 3 runecrafting, right?
Yeah, I think he was ranked. I think there's one guy that was.
3, yeah.
There's one guy I think like no one's perfect or some fucking name. Nate, some
All their
guy.
names are changed now. The top 2 are different. Fucking. But yeah.
I think the first person who got 200 mil RC sold his account as well. Like it got banned or something. I don't know, but. Yeah, so I guess the consensus is though in terms of if a new skill does release. Well, okay, what do we think if there is a new skill? Are we thinking it's just gonna be shamanism, like they're just cooking it up right now?
It needs to
I
be
hope
Bard.
not.
I hope it's Bard. Bard. I will be shilling Bard relentlessly.
What? So how is Bard trained? Like I honestly don't know. I swear
I
we've
don't know,
talked
like
about
a
this
rhythm
in
game, I guess.
Okay.
Guitar Hero.
Ah, okay. I see. That's not a bad
Something about
idea.
an orchestra.
You have
Well-
to go around. You have to go around the world and play songs in different like taverns across the world that are in like the major cities. So you have to go to like OG places like Varrock and Falador, and like you have to transport there. There's like port tests. You got to go play a song there. So you got to like teleport there and do rhythm game.
I was thinking
And
that'd be more
it'll
like
have like a
Seashore.
high skill ceiling because it'll be like if you're better at the rhythm game, you can get better rates. Like if you're just like SSing every single beat map, then you're actually just him and you're getting a bajillion million K an hour.
Dude, the Fremenic Isles quest line just keeps going. Then they release Bard. Okay, I could see that low key.
Yeah.
I mean, I did not think they would do fucking sailing well. They fucking
It
blew
must
my
be Bard.
Bard shamanism. I think, dude,
They did do sailing really well.
Yeah, I did not expect sailing to be this. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier about the fact that the Ironmen were able to compete with mains. I thought that was like, I don't know if that was intended, but I mean, the skill's pretty
It was
balanced.
definitely intended.
Yeah, I guess someone's in the JMod's ears.
They
like-
wanted it to be the same rate for everyone.
I don't know. I still don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. I guess good for them. I mean, it could have been. This skill could have. This was
Well,
make
you
or
just didn't have
break.
to gather materials other than making the boat the one time.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
had
guess.
to gather shit. That would be the only thing that really slows it down. Like they did have to like gather their logs and stuff. Like even when they had to make the camphor hole, they had to like go cut camphor log and shit like that. But it just didn't lose that much time compared to like only being able to gather shit to actually train the skill.
Yeah, I guess I must have terrible game knowledge because I was going all around the fucking map during the beginning. Like I remember fucking, like I would forget items to build shit. I was fucking I was mentally just pissed off. I just wanted to fucking do the same thing over and over again and didn't want to work hard for it, I guess. But okay,
Bard
let's.
would be sick. You could integrate it into the actual game really well too because like you could just have, you know, all the regular places that already exist. You just add like the little Bard like zone to it where you like go to train Bard and it could give like I don't know some kind of benefit somewhere else in the game. It'd be fire.
Yeah, play at the pubs.
Dude, run energy.
exactly.
Imagine if that's like free stamina potion. You just play your like flute or something and just the free like a stamina potion.
You could even get like buffs, like you have to pull out an instrument mid combat and buff yourself because they love just adding shit to PVM, like extra buttons to PVM, so the PVMers can soy over it too. You're like, oh my god, like I got the dragon flute, so like I can play it for like my 5% attack buff every like 2 minutes, so it makes me have to click more when I go do my PVM. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, I could see. I mean that's. I don't know how they would implement the.
Fiery Jagex now.
Just, dude, that would if they if they do release a new skill, I think it'll be good anyways. Because I honestly think that sailing exceeded. I think it exceeded all of our expectations. Right? No shot that
Yeah,
any.
definitely.
Yeah, I think it's about as good as it possibly could have been.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Like I just do
They
not.
definitely put a lot of effort into it.
I just still am in disbelief, and I don't know how they pulled this off because I just was expecting the worst, as I should from Jagex. It's like I'm not expecting the fucking. I think that also was disheartening for me. The skill was so well made that I'm just like, fuck. I just thought they would fuck something up, and I could cope that way, you know, like
Yeah.
actually. Not some like 10k troll thing. Like I get Hebox was streaming and that was a rag at the beginning, but of course, like I was pissed about that too because I was like, damn it, man! I waited 5 years for the Karen Diary. Like why can't I use my lamp? Why can't I use my fucking lamps? But I was level capped anyways, so it wasn't even like
Because
a
it's
glitch.
unfair. Some people have already used that lamp.
No, I know. I just meant like
I really wish I had just killed the damn chompies. I still am only the chompies away from whatever diary that is. So I could have had like a 50k boost at some point in the middle of sailing, but I just couldn't be fucked to kill the chompies. It's just so boring. I won't do it.
that I just didn't have the. That's why I did the raid the last time. I thought that the diary would
Yeah,
help with
that was
something.
fire with the ethos chambers.
Yeah, that was the first chambers I've ever done. That's
Yeah,
like
we went nuclear on that one.
Ethos PVM.
That's probably a world record, right?
I think
For
so. Yeah.
trios?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
for sure.
fast. Definitely, speedrunners, watch out. We're coming.
It was fast no 07.
Um. Okay, more on like the routine part. I guess like what were you guys' meals, food? Like what'd you guys eat? Because I know some people that have talked on other podcasts about their routines, like the uncrustable methods. Like I'm just curious, like what were the meals like, or just completely fasting, not eating, or I don't know, just living off black coffee, alcoholic beverages,
No,
Benjamining.
actually, talking
Alcohol.
about okay. Speaking of substances, I was completely sober for the entire skill, and that's
Huge,
impressive for me if you know me.
huge. That's based.
Yeah, and in terms of food, I would just eat like shit that was quick. So I ate a lot of like wraps. Like I would just have like fresh vegetables. So I try to shop like only once every like 4 weeks, and I get like a bunch of
Damn.
fresh vegetables that I eat, and then also canned vegetables that I eat when like the fresh vegetables go away. 'Cause I eat those first; they don't go bad. So I was pretty much eating the same thing I normally ate, which I just put like some vegetables in a wrap with like either some cheese or like maybe some chicken.
Okay.
And just like for chicken, I actually just boil it because you can just like boil it and then like shred it, and it's just like it's good. It sounds fried because boiling chicken sounds like really ratchet, but it's not bad if you shred it. It's just like an easy way to cook the chicken 0 time, you know. So I would just eat stuff like
Yeah,
that
no,
pretty
that
much.
makes sense. No, that makes
It's,
sense.
it's like pretty much the same stuff I was normally eating because like what I ate normally was pretty fast anyway. Because I don't like to spend any time cooking. I like to eat some shit and get back to the computer.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm kind of picky with food, I guess, but I eat pretty well, but I guess I didn't really I didn't change how I eat at all. I just ate faster. Well, now I'm kind of using more like I did actually make a conscious effort to try and have foods that were one-handed and like either use a spoon or like pre-made
I just didn't even
meals.
play while I was eating. I was playing so many hours a day anyway. I was like, when I'm eating, I'm just gonna sit here and eat and like take a fucking break.
Yeah, that strategy
And it
I
didn't matter because I got so much over anyway. So also that. I was just like,
actually
I got all this
based.
time to work with.
That's so based. I never had this mentality of like logging out, like thinking that it would help. Like, oh, this will be a mental break for you. Like, I guess I just subconsciously from like either workout routines or school. Well, I would just perma zero
Yeah.
time all that stuff anyways. So like, I just never thought about logging out until I got to sailing, and then I'm like, okay, during certain things you can just sit at the glide for like. I would think of it in laps because
Yeah.
it would say like.
You can like salvage the little barracuda salvages the glide too, like when you're eating. And it's like I think if you're gonna take between like 3 to 10 minutes to eat, it's like not even worth going to salvage. Like if you really want, you can salvage the little barracuda salvages outside of Gwyneth Glide. But I didn't even do that. I would usually just full log out.
that's what I was doing when I got to Gwyneth Glide, because I didn't even have the shit made for the other salvaging thing, and I just didn't want to figure it out or whatever, because I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I feel like I got so little XP doing that I was like, you know what? It just doesn't matter.
dude,
I'm just gonna log out.
it was such bad XP, and
It's terrible, yeah.
I sat there consciously thinking that I'm doing the same thing that other people were doing salvaging, because that's just what I thought. So, I mean, I knew that there was merchant salvaging, but I didn't think that the XP difference was that big of a. I mean, actually the
Okay,
1 year
but
trials is terrible. I'm not gonna
hitting
lie.
the crystal extractor every minute is still just worth it, though. You should have been doing that.
I don't
I
know.
did.
I
That's,
wonder if I
that's
I was
not
did.
that
usually full
much
logged
effort
out
while
when I was
eating.
eating. I was always
That's a
just
good
full logged out. It didn't matter.
taking notes just in case. I don't know if I did that. That's a good. I don't know. It was a good mental reset for me earlier. I guess I'm kind of so close to being done that I won't change
I
anything.
ate so fast it just didn't matter, man. It would have only been a couple crystal extractor activations anyway. It's what, once a minute, right? So I said 3 to 10 minutes. So it's
That's like
how much
3K,
63
XP was that
seconds,
shit?
actually.
How much XP is it now?
like 300.
250.
Not even.
250.
So you're saving
It's just
2.5k
not that
XP.
much, man.
That's like the difference for you is like being micro on a lap, probably like 1 lap versus a. Well, I guess
Yeah, I'll
everyone.
do one more lap before bed, man. My bad. I'll eat food and do one extra lap
Oh,
before
that's a
bed.
struggle sometimes, though.
Definitely is for
Mental
me.
battle.
I can vouch for that.
I always just looked at like daily XP gains anyway, so like I would always just be like, however I can get to what the daily goal, it was like fine. However I got there.
That's a good strategy. I wish I
There's
had.
someone else fire making here with me in classic. Like, are you trolling?
Let's fire make brothers. Speaking of Palm
Yeah,
No
What is the
Life.
topic? Food?
Yeah, just like
yeah.
food, energy
Uh,
sources,
so
anything
so
like
for
that.
me, I actually like taking the time to cook myself proper meals. So I did not enjoy the fact that I was discouraged from doing that. Uh,
Did you,
Probably had an effect on my mood, and glad that's over with. Glad I can do that again.
yeah, that
Other than
definitely.
that, didn't change my diet too much. I mean, I live at home, so sometimes I just eat whatever other people make, and other times I just go scavenging in the kitchen,
Makes sense.
whatever's
Makes sense.
around.
Did you like intentionally during any big days just like have like just finger food around or anything like
Uh,
protein
Not
bars
really,
or like
no.
granola bars? Okay. Word. Yeah, I tried to make an intention to keep food that I could hold in one hand and just while out at the glide, but it didn't make much of a
I feel
difference.
like that stuff doesn't matter as much when it's a long-term comp like that. Like, okay, like if you're
Yeah,
doing like a
no.
week comp, then sure, like you can like you got to do weird shit with like your eating habits. But this was like a 2 month comp, so it just didn't really matter in the long run if like you spent a little time eating because it's just like I don't know if you're gonna do 3 6 hours every day, then you're just doing good. It doesn't matter if like in between them you waste a little more time. It's like
Yeah, no,
whatever.
facts. I did not realize how inefficient I was during 200 mil all because I had a lot of these.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too, man.
well, I just.
No, like I was never used to playing efficiency. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
This
you're
is
good. You're
silly
good.
to say.
No.
I was never used to playing like super efficiently like this. Like when I played the 200 mall the first time, it was really different for me. It was kind of a pain in the ass to get used to as well. Just always having to be efficient all the time. Always get like the best rate you ever like possibly can.
I
Totally.
just. I like
Sorry,
never.
continue.
No, you're good. You're good. I never had this mentality of going for like hours or rates, except with like the gatherers, but that'd like last for an hour, and then I just get bored and watch like videos or Netflix
Yep.
or like
Yep.
like I don't know. So sailing was
That's
super.
right.
It was just super hard for me to mentally think about. Like I tried to prepare myself by staying logged in for 6 hours at a time on the barrel barb. That I think you pioneered that method, and at least the reason why I did that in the hardcore. Like I fucking sat at the shooting star for 46 mil mining XP, and then I was like, okay, now I'm able to just drop 6 hour logs. Like this method is fucking broken. Like And that was how I was gonna think about, like, I got 6 hour log just earlier. That's how I would, because for all of 200 mil all, I never thought of like the rates or like the
Yeah, I
client.
never liked getting a good rate, man. I hated that shit. I always hated that shit. It was like fine for comps or whatever, but like when I was playing normally, it was never like that. Now it was just like, oh, like I just have to do this for so long.
Dude, you're
Dude,
actually
Having
just
like a
it sucked
comp
yeah.
having
for
to do that and then also knowing that I wasn't even getting good rates compared to like the people that were doing the 6 hours and stuff.
What was your best 6 hour? I didn't. I don't think I looked at, or I don't remember
Oh,
looking at it.
I ragged my 6 hour on an update day on purpose so that I would never like actually be in contention for the 6 hour record because I knew I was worse at
wow.
the method than everyone else.
Doesn't matter, bro. The overall rank is what is superior at the end of the day. You
I mean, I was
fucking.
like average at the method. Like I would average like well, like 255 if I was trying, which is like
That's
what most people get, I think.
that's pretty
Some
good.
people probably even less over the course of 200 mil.
Yeah.
Definitely people less.
I mean, I just haven't even hit that. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna try and hit that before. I think I've been getting probably 225 to 240, which is really bad, but and sometimes as low as 210. But that's like I said, like my mentality was just like I do a good hour, I'd see like it be at like 240 or 236k or whatever, like way early on in the skill, like when I was really. Then I started looking at the timer of the laps rather than, because it was just easier for my mental than thinking of like, once I realized like, okay, a good lap, like I would even ask
Yeah,
in
you
the
should look at the
CC.
timer.
Yeah, that
You should
was.
know like what your tick perfect lap is and just try to like get that every time, and then you just look like wherever you lose ticks, and you just know.
Yeah, I should have maybe used that plugin. I think I saw a lot of people have the timer thing at the bottom. I have never even
Oh
used
yeah,
that once.
the splits.
The
Yeah, the
splits,
splits are super good
I've
for
just
knowing like where you're losing ticks and shit.
yeah, that shit
yeah.
stays off.
Yeah, I've never used the splits
What?
plugin. I've never
What do you
used
mean that
it.
shit stays off? How do you know when you're losing ticks?
I don't care
What?
if I'm losing ticks.
That
Disgusting.
dude, that's how I
Well,
was.
some of us didn't have that luxury, bro. What can I say? I had to spend 7 hours a day salvaging.
Yeah, I'm glad they designed a method that has a skill gap like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mentioned
Rip
that
Good
was
on
one of
them.
the things that was talked about in the last podcast. They did, dude. There is a skill. I mean, I just know there's a skill gap to this method because I swear to God, at least the first 2 to 3 weeks, I think I stayed up the most in Ethos. Not that that fucking matters, but like I would just, it was depressing. Like everyone's just asleep, and I'm sitting here at Jubbly Jive, fucking getting ragged on this time, and then weeks go on, and that's why I was like. That's
Yeah.
why by the time week 5 came, I was just like, God damn, you guys were already double my XP. I was like, I don't know if I can like I don't know if it's healthy to not sleep or keep this
I was
going.
just sleeping more and trying to get better rates.
I
But
It was insightful to hear that you were like you had a routine of sleep. Like maybe I'm just fried, and now I'm getting old enough to realize like it's good to sleep the same amount every day because it's just easier to fall asleep. But like I just wasn't even able to fall asleep the first like 2 weeks. Like that's why I stayed up, is because
yeah.
I'd try and sleep and I couldn't. So I'm like, well, if I can't sleep, I can't be behind. So yeah, but
In
that.
in the video, in the Hebox video, like the interview with Fast said he did a 150 the first week, so that was probably just like best was just to like do a 150 and like not be bad.
Yeah, that's the key
Like
though. You gotta not be bad. You can't
yeah,
be
I mean
low.
I didn't stay up that much in the first week either. Actually, I think that first week was kind of fried because I was trying to sleep 3 and go to work, so I was like kind of cooked that whole week. But
Yeah.
yeah, could have just stayed up more and not been bad. I probably like slept more than I could have.
Caffeinated beverages at all? Anyone? Like sodas or any caffeine
I use
usage?
caffeine pills. Yeah, I use caffeine pills.
Okay, okay.
I just
That's
Just
swallow them.
coffee.
nice. Yeah, I did mainly I mean just black coffee and
Other than that,
guess
just water.
yeah, water is definitely. I drink a lot of water, but I just can't even fucking
Yeah.
function without. I don't even think it's the caffeine for me. That's the thing. Like I just waking up and like I guess it's maybe a routine thing or some form of OCD, but waking up to like just warm like sometimes I'd try and prepare coffee in the night before just because like I hate fucking in the morning just doing anything other than log in, especially for this skill, you know, like I'm like I have to log in, you know, right away, like no fucking around, you know. And
I know.
yeah, you two both you guys just know. But like yeah, I don't know. Coffee. Yeah, I just mainly did coffee, water, and then I guess whatever caffeines in these like diet sodas. Like that was all I used. I guess I did have some
Straight up water and caffeine pills.
spaced. And then sleep schedules. I guess I didn't really have a schedule until I
Oh,
guess.
dude, speaking of diet, I got like weird looks at family dinner because I was like refusing to drink alcohol. I had to like explain it without explaining it, you know?
Dude, I drank once during sailing, and I did not realize that drinking was so bad for. It makes the skill so much slower. Like in the past,
Yeah, obviously.
well,
Yeah.
dude, in the past, I mean, like that's what I mean when I'm so fucking inefficient sometimes. Like I would make time pass when I would casually drink in the past. Like I don't know, during rune crafting, I was having a blast fucking drinking and fucking rune crafting. I don't know, like it was
I was
just
drunk for the whole skill of Slayer, actually.
that makes sense. I would, I would.
I
You,
streamed a lot of it
yeah,
as
I was gonna
well,
say
actually.
you low key were, but dude, I cracked open like a white claw or something at like some point in
Where's
sailing.
Bloodfeld's KDA in the game?
That's right. Goodness.
Like yeah, alcohol is not good for skilling. I learned that I didn't have a problem
Yeah.
with it for any of the main game. Like I don't know, like it just
Okay, when I said I was sober for the whole skill, I was actually lying. There was like one night I drank, I don't remember when, but that was pretty fine. I was able to do like Gwyneth Club pretty good when I was drunk, but there was one night, like some of my IRLs came to visit me actually. And I told them I was like, guys, I can't like hang out. Like I'm doing sailing. They know about my RuneScape playing. So they were like, oh, it's fine. We'll just come and like hang out and we'll just like chill around your house when you sail. I was like, all right, as you wish. And then they came over and I got high that night because they were like, yo, let's go hit the bong. And
yeah.
that I was terrible. I was unable to glide actually. Unable to glide whilst high. Impossible.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
So I guess it's
Could
just
not
a
do it.
yeah, it's probably just a
I mean,
tolerance.
by my standards, I don't know. It probably would have been okay by other people's standards, but for me, it was just
Ah,
like,
oh,
okay,
true,
I
true,
just
true.
can't play.
Okay, I got you. I get what you're saying.
But it was pretty abysmal, like,
Like
by anyone's standards.
like mentally, did you want to still glide though? Cuz like for me, I feel like weed never affected. I probably played better when I was
I
smoking.
wasn't paying very good attention because my friends were here, so I was kind of talking to them. But
That's how I feel when I'm
I don't
drunk,
know.
bro. Like I drink, well, I drank once during sailing, and then I realized like this is way too slow. I'm never like doing this again. Cuz I just had the opposite reaction during rune crafting. I wouldn't drink often, but like it just didn't affect me, you know. If anything, it allowed me to stay up longer, like for
It wasn't being drunk that cleared me from drinking for sailing. It was like the rag it would have on like my schedule. Like if I drink too much and like rag
mm,
myself the next day and can't get up, or it's just like or just feel bad one day. Like it's much easier like playing a lot when you just feel better, and like drinking it just affects like how you feel. Obviously the next day. Like if I could have just been drunk the whole skill with no hangover or like no any other effects, then I would have. But
that would have
it
been
just doesn't
some
work
real
like that,
sailor
does
shit.
it?
That would have been
Yeah.
some real sailor shit. Nah, yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I feel
No,
like
you have to be in like it's like you're competing. You're like an athlete. You like I mean athletes aren't like showing up to their sport drunk. Like you just
That's
can't be drinking while
professional
doing this shit.
windsurfing, not fucking 1500s buccaneering.
yeah, no. I that was the biggest
Yeah.
regret.
Yeah.
I regretted. I cracked my first brew, and then the glide just became fucking slow as fuck, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not. I don't know why I did this, and then I just never did again, and I don't know. I just think like caffeinated, just stimulate like modern, even just playing the game and focusing, bro. Like I don't know. It's just like it's a balance between trying to distract your mind from like the repetition and like just or being in a quote unquote flow state or whatever, you know. Like I think gliding now was like a lot easier than before the cast started, right? Like this is just free EHP for me, you know. Whereas like
Hell yeah.
so like I feel like otherwise I'm just shuffling between content or what to do, or I always have struggled with that with this game. I don't
Me
know.
too. Oh my god. Perma entertainment hopping since
Dude, I was
sailing
so
ended.
fucking bored for all of sailing because you just can't do anything on the side.
Yes.
Except for
Oh my
Actually,
use it.
god,
another
man.
fucking
You just can't do
uh,
anything.
literally
So
anything
fucking
rags you,
ass.
bro. Yeah, that's actually
My
such a
my
good point.
Discord messages tied to people were just so egregiously like misspelled. Like I didn't type a single message correctly to someone for two
Yeah.
whole months. There were people like outside of RuneScape like DMing me, and I'm like, all right, well here you go. Here's jumbled nonsense like in between like when I have to turn it Gwyneth Clyde. Like, sorry. Like
Actually,
I'm
based.
sailing, bro. That's all you get.
I had to keep dude, I hated trying to explain to people that don't play RuneScape. I didn't try to explain, but like I guess I would be like I'd have to keep saying I'm sailing, and then I just remember like no one if you don't play RuneScape, they're not going to get it. They're just going to think
Even
like
if they do play RuneScape, they don't understand. They
yeah,
don't
that's even
understand that you're just at Gwyneth by like playing all day and like trying to get good rates.
facts.
You can't type there. There's so few places where you can actually type anything, man. It's so bad.
Like the last part of the course I think is probably the most typable part where you just kind of like it's like 30 well, I guess it depends. Yeah, everyone does that route, right? Where they
I started doing some fucking tick save at the beginning that lost me like one whole big stretch of like being allowed to type. It was actually so like disgusting. But
Oh yeah,
once I
the
like
fucking yeah. That's why I never
yeah.
did that one.
But yeah, but once I knew it was a tick save, I just had to do it. I was just like obsessed with that shit. I don't know.
yeah, whatever gets you have dude, like there's a lot of I don't know. This skill was a mental nightmare. Until I got to like 150 mil, I hated every second. I like the
That's crazy
method.
because after 150 mil, I hated every minute of it. After 150 mil, I hated that shit. Up to 150, I was like chilling. I was pretty happy, but after 150, I hated it so much.
Probably the
That's really
pressure
funny.
of
You had the opposite?
yeah, probably because I didn't. I mean, I wasn't competing for. I mean, I'm not competing for like it's probably like the mental thing. For me it was like I want to get this. I mean,
Yeah.
it was all I want to get this over with, but the added thing of like the ceiling of ranks, that probably was motivating enough. That's why I was saying earlier. I wish I didn't just give up on week. I didn't give up, but like during week 5, I made a conscious decision like because everyone was just double my XP, and I don't know why I just am like bad at math or just can't understand time. Like the skill is pretty fast, like you can get 3 point or 4.5 mil days if you do 3 6 hours. Catch up if you like lock in. But I was just so demotivated, and yeah, I don't know. I was
Yeah, doing like a 4.5 mil day of that method is like actually pretty tough. Like, it takes a lot of fucking fortitude. Yeah, especially if you're not getting good rates, then like you just have to play like a shitload.
yeah, and
So it like varies, and I mean you can do it. There's multiple strategies for it, right? You can spend less time if you have and like click more and rag yourself that way, or like chill more and spend more time. But
yeah.
either way, it's tough. It's tough to do days that big.
Yeah, having a balance of both is probably best, even though it's hard. But like for me, I've always leaned towards the latter. Like just log in, ass in
Yeah.
chair, don't worry about. Because when I would start worrying about rates and stuff, it really clicked for me when I accidentally got my PB time and I just wasn't even paying attention. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I just beat my time? How? And then I started to pick up on the method better. Yeah, sailing was really hard for me, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just like it was fun though. I mean, overall, I'm really glad I at least logged in. Like I mean, I was gonna log in, of course,
Yeah.
but there's always that thought, in the back of your mind, like just kind of like we were talking about if there's a new skill, like when am I gonna get over fucking? It's just never for me. I think I just never, especially since I didn't get top page, just never. Just I have to log in.
Hey, you got like what, 40 mil left?
No, I have like
You still are?
20. I have 20 mil XP left.
Oh
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, so I'm
What
pretty
the hell?
pretty close now. It's pretty close
Yeah, you've been
between.
doing like pretty big weeks recently, like 70s, right?
I think I'm on like a 90 right now, but that's just
Oh my
because.
god.
Yeah, that's. I was just
Yeah, you
doing.
are.
I was just doing.
Got the high
My bad.
scores up.
My bad, Beast. Doing you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This literally just happened this week because I looked at the math for 30, 31, 32. I'm like, fuck it. I might as well try and get ranked 30. You know, just whatever. See where I land.
Hell yeah.
Like that's at least top page EHP. I can cope that way at least. That was basically my motivation at the end. Like, cause I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and the paces seemed like I don't know. I think like it's me or Zunkra, me, or like something like that. We're around the same EHP, and like Carabola and Sal are like right above us, but they're playing a bit less than us. So I thought it would be fun to just go harder for myself rather. And I also didn't want to not get a top 50 sailing rank, and there were some people that weren't 200 Malal that were kind of around us. So, but yeah, I wish I had this mindset earlier. I wish I fucking just. It's not
It
like
was so
much
hard
changed.
earlier when like nobody knew how to do this shit. It's so easy to look back and say like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
like
exactly. Yeah,
'cause
facts.
I'm the
Yeah,
same
dude,
way. I know I trolled so hard during like the first week of the skill, but like I don't know if I could have. I don't know. I'm just like whatever. Like I did troll so hard, but it is what it is. I don't think I could have done it different because I was just like that's just how I would approach it probably every time.
Yeah, it's probably best to troll during the first week, anyways, because there's no rune light.
Yeah.
No one knows knowledge. Like game knowledge is at the minimum. It's probably better to because I went I mean, other than probably right now, I think week one I absolutely tried the hardest. Like I just wanted to try and get a lead somehow because I just thought that something would happen where I get demotivated or just physically would not be able to maintain whatever fried routine I had. And yeah, I don't know. I guess just playing 4, just doing 3 6 hours a day is like pretty much the mentality I built from doing sailing, but I didn't really have it, or like doing at least two. I don't know. The glide ragged me, man. Mentally, I was just getting, especially when I couldn't do the course, you're just consistently missing boxes and you have to turn your boat around. You're just not even like gliding really. It's just I mean, I don't know. You guys probably picked up the course way quicker than I did, but for me,
I was a late bloomer. Once True Tile for the boat came out, that's when I started going crazy. But any pre True Tile for the boat period, I was just like dog shit at the skill completely. I
damn, yeah.
needed True Boat before I like could do it. But after that, it was just like I was like, okay, now it's just Sep, and I just went crazy.
Yeah, I should have tried some Sepulcher, man. Like, the understanding how like the pathing of your character or boat
No
works.
excuse. You think Seanbei's ever done Sepulchre before?
True,
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's a
no.
good point.
The method is just
Yeah,
directions
that's
and ticks. Like Sep doesn't even help that much. Like it's just like directions and ticks. Like really, you're just moving the boat in like a certain direction for a certain amount of ticks, and that was every single like split. And you just like do the thing on the right tick, and you're just like, that's it.
no,
Once it got solved, it was just repetition.
yeah, no, that's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. Sean Bay didn't have these updates and stuff too. I don't know, like just bad, but getting better though.
I don't mean to call you out or anything.
No, 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 no. I mean, I agree. Like, I don't fuck coping, bro. Like, you can't fucking change time. Like, I agree. I just am thinking of from a preparation standpoint. Like, I had the time. It's not like I intentionally didn't make GP. I didn't get Quest Cape. I didn't do a lot of things, but like, dude, I even when I got to Sepulcher, I just got to floor 3 and just hit the RD tab. Like it's that mentality. I think it's not even the method part. It's just the lack of mental fortitude to like push a little harder. I think that's
Sep's even
really.
worse. It has more RNG than sailing. Sailing, the only RNG is fucking helm breaks. Except you got yellows and darts. So much RNG. And yellows that activate the tick you stand on them for no reason. Yeah,
Yeah,
my fault,
I
man.
think I think it's pointless to think about what you could have done because unfortunately you are stuck in the timeline where you did the things that you did do and you have to just live with that.
I agree, to be honest. That's something I've struggled with throughout 200 mil. Like I always, even during sailing, like I said, I just meant like I would just permanently think about it though. Even though I know it's like you can't. Well, obviously you can't do anything about it, but I'd be stuck in thought loops a lot of the times, just actually molding, just thinking about what I coulda, shoulda, woulda done, and
I'm
event
sure everyone was.
eventually I broke out of it a bit though. Like I would just I would look at the brighter side of things. Like okay, like getting up and do you don't have to fucking go and salvage every time you're getting up. Just like think of it as like oh you're losing one. Like I would just look at it as like if I had to get up for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, which was rare, more than like 2 laps, but. I would just think of it as like, okay, I'm losing 1 lap or 2 laps for if I have to use and if I had to use the restroom or something, I'd take advantage and go make food. But again, my weeks are fucking so low, and I've like you guys just finished a month ago, but my I didn't have these strategies during the first month or 6 weeks, so I just look back and if there is a new skill, I will, try and implement that. I guess that was mainly, um, yeah. So I guess we covered we did the food, energy sources, schedules, update day. What do you guys think on update day other than I mean, I know we touched on the chaos and all that stuff, but like did you guys think that like on the day like that 200 mil sailing would be as smooth as it was like or I don't know if it was smooth, but just gliding and just doing one method or did you think it'd be like port tasks? I guess I didn't look at the alpha and realize that there was a trial, so that's ignorance on my part,
Well,
but
I thought the info that was fed to me was that the best course wouldn't be in the game for a while, so there's a
that's
potential for poor tasks or 1.5 tick salvage to be the meta, which just turned out to be completely wrong.
dude, I swear I heard this as well too. Like people said that there would only be two trial or like the best trial wouldn't be released till later, which
Well, they are adding a new one
so I guess
in what is it, like summer
I heard that so
this year?
I also heard that as well. I don't know when they're releasing it, but I
I guess the
swear
best it's possible that the best one isn't in the game yet,
I
but Glide is still best for right now, and it's probably better than they thought it was going to be too, to be fair.
yeah, true, because people were getting like 200, 210K, and then people are getting 260, what is the best rates like you can get hourly? Do you know, Steve? Like,
You can get like a
It's like,
280, I think.
okay, fucking Christ,
wait,
Jesus,
what?
hold my,
How
Yeah,
the
my
fuck?
Jesus Christ, 280.
Wasn't
That
it
is
or
270 like 2 weeks ago?
or
What
maybe I'm
happened?
thinking. Am I thinking too high? Is it 270? I don't remember.
still well over EHP's 240 right now, right? I think, or is it 250? I
They're
think.
gonna make it 255.
Okay,
I don't know what it is now.
I
Maybe
thought they
maybe
would.
I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of 270 actually. I might be thinking 10 too high. Probably 270. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. People are
I don't know. I didn't
describing
look
it
at
as
what
level.
Caraboa's rate was on his like 6 hour.
Me neither. I just remember people saying back when we were still doing it that you could get almost 270, so I assume
Okay,
you
yeah,
could
then his
get around
270 is like
270.
he probably gets that or a little higher in that route he does.
I just remember when
Let's take a look.
uh, like when people were talking about trials, like I also heard the same thing that you mentioned, Viesti, that the best. I swear I heard that only two trials would be there, so I just was kind of
He doesn't
shocked.
have the tracker on, man. All right, whatever.
Uh,
It was like
All right, man. Yeah, this is probably like I don't know, 270, 271.
what was it like 1.64 I think for his 6 hour on
check the
tempo.
update logs.
His 6 hour he did 73 Marlin trials and then a Marlin in the 5 minute as well.
What the fuck?
Wow, that is cracked.
Yeah, it's really disgusting.
Yeah, that
He
guy's
did like
got
the
really
world
good.
record route, but like with full trim. I don't know. I've just never learned it that way. He's so good. Just developed the best method and then did it.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, that guy's cracked. He's he's
Yeah,
Micro Phelps.
Micro
I don't
Phelps.
know.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that in a while. Did you
Micro
make that
Phelps.
up? Did you make that up? Someone, I forget
I
who
did
made.
not make up Micro Phelps. I think
Okay.
Elixo was the first one I heard it from because he had an alt named Micro Phelps.
Oh my fucking god. Fried
But
RSS.
I was the one who perpetuated Micro Jackson in the skilling community. But that comes from
Ah.
StarCraft. I
Okay.
didn't make that up either, but I did perpetuate Micro Jackson.
Okay. I've heard a lot of fried different things like that. I
Yeah.
forget. Whenever I hear them again, I'm like, that's a throwback. I think during like swimming, when that was our drift net, people were saying Micro Phelps. That's what it was. People were talking about like Enjoys or someone's like drift net rates, and or maybe it was Elixo, like you said. Like, well, I guess yeah, I don't remember. Anyways, um, well, that was all the. I mean, any other topics that anyone has, last minute things they want to talk about sailing, or I mean, I don't know if
It's
there's
getting
any.
pretty late for me, so we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think we covered basically everything. So, well, that's the third podcast of Ethos, and
Sign up to the comp.
oh yeah, I was gonna say that as well. Definitely sign up to the comp. I will leave the Discord link in the description, and yeah, have a good day, night, whatever.